Welcome back to the shop. Have a look at this little acquisition. Nice piece of drill press. It's an old jet, but that's not what I'm really working on right now. I'm actually testing this ATN X-Sight, which is really a high definition night vision camera with crosshairs, basically. First I thought it was a generation 1 tube night vision system, but it's not. It's some type of a hybrid. It's basically just a infrared camera. But I do a little test video with it. Caught some hogs last night in the field, but it was before I had the scope sighted in. Didn't do anything but film on them, and so today I went through a sight-in procedure with the scope, and I talk about it. It's all the video is filmed through the scope that you're going to be seeing. I talk about the sight-in. It's a single shot, a one-shot zero-in process where you go to a menu, select 0, and then dial it in, and it leaves a green dot on the bullseye. However, when I was recording it, it did not record the menu items or that deal, but you can see the crosshairs move. So during the video I'm talking about 0 and the sight. You don't really see the menu items, but at any rate, it did very well. It held 0 real good. Stay there. Shooting 300 blackout, 110 grain bullet. It's at 135 yards, which is the distance of my range. I also shoot some subsonic rounds, which are considerably heavier. 208 grain quantity bullets. But at any rate, we'll cut to the video of the sighting in process, and at the end, me and Zeke have a discussion on hogs as to why he didn't do any alerting on these hogs. At any rate, here we go. Honey, I got hogs in my yard. Fucking hogs. Alright, I'm sighting in the ATN X-Sight. See if we can zoom in here. Starting out at 50 yards. .300 blackout, 110 grain. Looks pretty good so far. I must admit I did dial it in a little bit earlier. I'm going to shoot some subsonic rounds at the same range and see what I get. This will be 3 rounds of 208 grain Hornady. Should be a little bit quieter. Not bad. Alright, the range is 135 yards, 300 blackout, 110 grain Hornady black tips. Still in the sighting in process. The last sighting was at 50 yards. This range here all the way to the backstop is 135. Target's going to be a little bit, the grass is kind of high. We'll see what we can get here. The tighter you zoom in, the grainier this thing. It's basically a camera with crosshairs. Going hot. Shoot a 3-round group and then go have a look. Alright, still sighting in at 135 yards. I just went and had a look. They were all about 2 inches high and pretty much on the center line. So let's see if it'll record this menu item. Okay, here we go. Show you how to I'll tell you what, let's back out real quick and zoom in first. We'll hold that zoom, go over to the menu, come down to display, reticle, 0 setup. Alright, what you do is you hold the green dot on the center and adjust your crosshairs to the last bullet hole. So that's about center there. It was impacting about high, not that high, about right there. And once you get there, you select enter to save the position. Back out of the menu. And let's fire a few test rounds. Alright. this magnification here. Alright, let's see if I'm on. Let's see if we can hit some steel. I pulled that last one pretty hard. Some small red ones there. Had smoke coming out of my mag. I thought it was powder. But these suppressors put a lot of back pressure. And really smut up the magazine. I thought it was powder leaking out of one of the primer holes there for a second. Alright, let's continue on hitting this bigger steel. Gong, big red one. That's a 1-inch steel plate. It's like 18 by 18. It's heavy. Alright, we're going to go down and have a look. See where we hit on the target. Alright, at 135 yards after that last adjustment, it was within 3/4 of an inch for a 3-shot group, which is good enough for me, but most of my shooting here in Louisiana on hogs is 75 yards. So I moved the target back up to 75 yards. I'm going to see how if we're still online for that. So let's take a few more shots here. Target, you can see it's got a couple of holes right there close to the bullseye, but I think I know where they're at. Failure to feed. Alright, back at the bench. Gonna make that windage adjustment. Let's zoom in here. Again, 300 blackout, 110 grain, 75 yards. Have a look. Tell you what, I'll walk out there with the rifle so we can have a real-time look and see. I may have to edit the walk out of it, but we'll see. There we go. Alright. Looks like we're right even, but we're windage, we're just a little bit left. We're talking within quarter size. That's a pretty tight group. Alright, we're going to make one more adjustment. Hundred 35 yards. Alright, this is just a look at where these hogs were last night. Actually, almost like a machine came through here. Rooting up. This is just 5 hogs that I was showing, looking through the X-Sight last night. But they will literally plow up your yard. And we're having a good old time. Just to get an idea, I was right there at the edge of the pool house last night. And this goes on for quite a ways. It's like they were digging trenches. Worse than old Zeke looking for a damn mole. Root up every inch if you let them. Over here. That's not the way. What are you doing? Huh? What kind of watchdog are you, huh? All them hogs running around last night and you just sleeping on the couch. What's up with that? Huh? What do you got to say about that, huh? What? What you got to say about that, Zeke? How come you didn't get the hogs? Too big? Too many of them? What's the story? Talk to me. What? What, Zeke? Talk to me. What's the deal on the hogs? You let them go? They're your buddies? They're black like you, huh? Huh? Is that what it is? They're your people? Or hogs your people? Huh, Zeke? Is that what it is? Well, you gotta let me know. I'll let them start eating your food. What? I'll let the hogs start eating your food. You're okay with that? The hogs? That's it. I'm gonna invite all. I'm gonna let all the pigs in here, and they're gonna eat your food. You're not okay with that? You would not like the pigs to eat your food. You're not gonna share. Not even a little. Just a little bit? You sure? Come on. Those hogs are your people. Wait till I bring one of them hogs' head in here. You're not going to share any food. So you're going to run them off next time. You saw the holes they dug. They dug some... Let me talk. Sit. Sit. This has got to be a two-way conversation. You can't just hog the conversation all the time. Are you going to share your food with the hogs? You're not going to share food with the hogs. So you don't share. You're not a socialist. Huh? All right. Let's get you a treat. All right, here we go. Come on over here. Come on. I'll get you a snack. You sure? All right. You've expressed your opinion. Duly noted. You'll find a treat in your bowl. Look, in your bowl over there. No? Nothing? All right. Here we go. Let's get you a treat.